Hello, it is April the 16th, 2025, and it's time for the weekly word, and the weekly word is benefits. Our key verse is Psalms 103, verse 2. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. So the definition is good treatment, something to your advantage or profit. It can be a part of an agreed payment or a bonus, but it's all good. So Darlene and I were talking to a friend this last week in the evening, and she had had a rough day. But then she talked to another friend of hers and realized that the issues that she faced were relatively minor in comparison. She says, I thought I was having a bad day till I talked to her. In the trials of life, are we remembering all God's benefits? And it's not that we don't have real issues and big struggles, it's that we don't allow them to obscure our view of God and how He's working His plans and purposes out in our lives. And this brings us encouragement and strength, whether your day is up or down. So, hey, every believer can find encouragement, even in the face of struggle, by remembering all our benefits. So there's a bunch of benefits listed right in the following verses here. Psalms 103, going on in verse 3 to 5, it says, Who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy, who satisfies you with good so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. So, number one, still alive is a big benefit. The fact that we're still here, it said there, who heals all your diseases and redeems your life from the pit, still alive. In Second Chronicles 32, it was talking about this king named Hezekiah, and he was sick to the point of death, and he prayed to the Lord, and God answered him. But then it says, but Hezekiah did not make return according to the benefit done to him, for his heart was proud. Ouch. He didn't really remember all his benefits. When he was sick, he prayed and God granted him 15 more years of life. How many times has God saved our lives? It's one of those benefits that on a day to day basis, maybe we're not even thinking of. For me, when I was born, I had the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck and I came out blue. And then as a small child, I fell in deep water and almost drowned. As a teenager, I remember getting zapped really bad by electricity, but I got out of there. And when my kids were little, I was on my way to work and I rolled my car. I survived dengue fever. We've all survived coronavirus. That doesn't include all the times that God saved our lives that we're not even aware of. How about you? When's the last time you sat back and started remembering all the times that God saved your life? We say He saved your bacon. And I know for me, there are actually quite a few more. And the more I think, the more I remember. And the more I remember, the more I'm encouraged that it's God who's kept me alive and got me this far. And His goodness and His mercy is going to follow me all the days of my life. And all of a sudden, the things I'm facing today are not so big compared to all of His benefits. Well, the second thing is that He satisfies you with good. That's a benefit. John 10:10. Jesus says, I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Abundantly means in all different areas, in different ways. It's the ability to find satisfaction. It's a gift. It's a gift not everybody has. Ecclesiastes 5 and 19 says, Everyone also to whom God has given wealth and possessions and the power to enjoy them and to accept his lot and rejoice in his toil, this is the gift of God. Satisfaction, as defined here as the power to enjoy. Finding satisfaction in everyday life is a benefit that is greater than money, it's greater than possessions. Are we thankful for the relationships and the things that we do have? and for the power to find satisfaction even in simple things in life, like an amazing conversation or an especially delicious meal. It also said there, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy. Some of God's greatest and most satisfying benefits are not even possessions. So, last one, the best is yet to come is a benefit. So, the very first benefit was who forgives all your iniquity. And it's connected to the third benefit, who redeems your life from the pit. What redeems your life from the pit is not only about this life, but the life to come. Forgiveness and redemption are a road sign that points straight to heaven, to eternal life. The best is yet to come. Revelation chapter 7, verse 16 says, they shall hunger no more, neither nor thirst any more. The sun shall not strike them, nor any scorching heat. For the Lamb in the midst of the throne will be their shepherd, and he will guide them to springs of living water, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. Wow. Jesus Christ came to this earth, died on a cross, and rose again to restore our relationship with God, to make a way to be with him and those we love in heaven. This is not only the best benefit, but the best parts of this benefit we cannot even fully comprehend because we haven't experienced it yet. There is the reality that these amazing benefits don't come without suffering. And when we experience suffering in this world, we have a tendency to focus only on what is not going the way that we had planned right now. And we forget all of our benefits. But Romans 8 and verse 18 says, I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So Jesus going to the cross is a reminder that even suffering can be for the purpose of future glory and blessing. It can be for our benefit. John MacArthur said, you will never know all the benefits of the power of suffering until you realize that a sovereign God is providentially ordering everything for your good and his glory. So in conclusion, whether we're feeling on top of the world, in the middle of a storm, or at the bottom of a heap, remembering all of our benefits is a decision. It's a decision to change our focus and say, bless the Lord, O my soul. And it's not that we don't have real issues and big struggles. It's that we don't allow them to obscure our view of God. Every believer can find encouragement, even in the face of struggle, by remembering all our benefits. This week especially, if we're going to compare our life and its challenges with someone, let's compare it with Jesus, remembering that he came here and that he was willing to endure Good Friday for our benefit. God bless you. Have a wonderful week.